All right. Hello. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Aranea Oliveira. I have 1 year in accounting clerk experience. I also have worked several jobs with customer service. I really enjoy working with people. It's one of my favorite things to do. I have held several leadership positions in the past. Um, it's in both high school and college, as well as in my work field. Like I was the head accounting clerk, just right below my supervisor, and that's something I'm very proud of.
Mhm.
Um, and that's pretty much all I want to say about kind of tell me about yourself.
Ah, sweet. What are your three greatest strengths?
I definitely say my number one greatest strength is efficiency. I really like being efficient with things. I really like getting them done quickly. That way I can move on to the next task and do it accurately as well. I really think that's like my first strength. And then being on time. I'm always on time. Um, not being on time makes me a little nervous. So
Mhm.
definitely being on time is another one of my strengths. And I'd say my third strength would probably be teamwork. I really like working with a team and I really enjoy just how a team works in general.
Mhm. What would a supervisor say is your greatest weakness? Greatest weakness.
Um, hmm. My greatest weakness would probably be that I am dyslexic as an accounting clerk.
Mhm.
Um, but I overcome that by using several types of overlays. They help me read a little better, read the numbers and all that. And it has affected me in the past, but it has never affected my overall work. So, really, that's just the biggest thing.
Mhm. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself as an accounting manager. I really want to go into the accounting field, and being a clerk right now is helping me go towards that goal and get the skills and knowledge that I really need to meet that goal. I also want to finish college with my degree, business in a business administration, as well as a concentration in accounting.
Why are you interested in this position at this company?
I'm really interested in this position because I want to further my skills. I want to figure out really how to accomplish that goal of accounting manager and getting to get up the ladder just a little bit more, as well as I really want to help forward this company. Like I said, I really like efficiency, and helping a company run efficiently is very, very satisfying to me. So I would really like to help your company just start running even just a little bit more efficient.
All right. Thank you for this interview. That is all the questions I have for you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to our interview. My name's Aranea. I will be your supervisor. What's your name?
My name is Nu'ulau Alailua.
Nice, beautiful. Can you tell
Thank
me a
you.
little bit about yourself?
So I am currently an undergrad at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. I am majoring in accounting. This will be my third year in accounting, going on to my fourth. I did 2 years of mechanical engineering before switching over to accounting, and I can say I like accounting a lot. I am more interested in it than I was in engineering, and I've grown to have a more of a passion for it as well. And I love to be outdoors. I love to play volleyball. I have a passion in that. I don't have any much accounting experience. Will be my first internship ever. I do work currently two jobs on campus. I work as a front desk attendant at the Wood Center, and I also work for Res Life. So I work with a lot of people, a lot of the residents, and I have a little bit of like money experience. So, and yeah, that's a little bit about myself.
Okay, perfect. Can you tell me your three greatest strengths?
My first greatest strength is communication. I think it's important to communicate, especially being in a workplace where there's a lot of things that can be miscommunicated. Like one person doesn't know one thing, the other person tells another, and you have to forward the message. Working at Res Life, it's very important to communicate. You have to communicate with supervisors, with other workers, knowing that if something happens, everybody needs to know. It's very important that everybody as a team knows, even people who you think don't know. I can be pretty annoying sometimes when something happens. Like, let's say a guest checks in and they say, "Oh, I just wanted to know this and that. Maybe can I drop off these keys here at the front desk?" Little things like that is very important to communicate. Let other people know that there's something being dropped off at the front so that they can know where to find it and that what it's going, where it's going. And so communication again is important for me, and I show a lot of it because it's also important, like problem solving, knowing how to communicate if something bad, negative is affecting you or other team members. And also, I ask a lot of questions. I was told that it's important to ask a lot of questions, especially if it's something that's probably simple and I need it to be broken down. That is super important to me. And so I bother my supervisors a lot, and I hope you don't get bothered by me asking a lot of questions, especially if I need it to be simplified.
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
then my next, oh, sorry.
no, no problem. I just said not at all. We love when our interns ask questions here, so that is a great strength to have.
Thank you. Another skill that I have is problem solving. At my job, when working at Cold Stone, you had a high turnover rate, and it's very fast paced. So you have to deal with busy customers, different employees, constantly training, knowing that like it can be very frustrating, especially wanting to keep your cool. And so dealing with a lot of responsibility and handling it all at once was a bit difficult, but I like to break it down. Like if I have to deal with a difficult customer, I know how to handle it properly. If I know how to deal with that, then I know how to like communicate better with like my staff. Like this is how you should be able to deal with something. And then dealing with workers who would, I don't know how to explain this, but who don't really take pride in their work, especially since it's just like an ice cream shop job. It can be difficult when working with them. So I guess training was one of the things I wanted to take on because I think that definitely helped solve the issue with the turnover rate at Cold Stone, making sure that they had a positive attitude, making sure that they're able to overcome any obstacles and that they're able to put in hard work. And so I take this in with a lot of like my other jobs. If there's something little that happens, I don't let little things get to me. If it's something such as like, oh, this is missing, like and freak out, like nothing's gonna work. Like, no, I always try to find an alternative solution and I always ask questions, which is why that is very helpful. And so I'd like to say that is my second strength because I'm always able to figure something out and I'm always able to go to somebody for help. And my third and last one is my positive attitude. I'm just in general a cheery and bubbly person. And I think it has a strong effect on other people and on the job performance as well. Because if you have a positive attitude about everything, you're you're able to do your job like very effectively because I have this itch to want to help people because I love to help people. And like having the right mindset about that is very helpful when going to a job. I like to help with customers and I like to go above and beyond. So I think that makes me like a great asset to any company.
Perfect. I love your strengths. What would your supervisor say is your biggest weakness right now?
Ooh, okay. I haven't really put in a lot of thought on that. I guess, oh, it would be time management.
Mm-hmm.
Time management. I, as much as I would like to ask for help on how to manage my time effectively, like I'm able to get things done. I do tend to stress about it because there are a lot of things that goes on, especially being a college student and trying to work and, looking forward to being an intern for my career. And I struggle a lot with time management because it's always been something that is a constant improvement. And I'm still trying my best. So I hope you guys, as if I'm a part of the team, you guys can give me more advice on that as well.
Sure, sure. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope to retire my parents because my dad has been working all his life. And I plan on getting my CPA license during the time when I am an intern and starting my business of having a gym. And as an audit, I think it's very important because that's like the first step of knowing how to run a business, knowing that if everything's um, in regulation with financial regulations and accounting principles. And I I hope to be married in 5 years, 5 years as well. And just like furthering my education because I do plan on taking my master's as well so that I can grow in my career field.
Amazing. And why are you interested in our position at this company?
I plan on my goal is to gain firsthand valuable experience on and develop my skills in auditing principles and practices because I would be able to assist you guys with preparation for audit reports and documentation, reviewing financial statements, and evaluating internal controls with knowing if a business is in compliance with regulations and GAAP, which is general accounting, accepted accounting principles. And that's, I think, it's like the first step to me wanting to build my own business because that's important to know that if my business can still be in practice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Well, thank you for this interview. We are excited to talk about you on our inter intern committee board, and it was really nice talking to you. Okay,
Thank you. It was really nice talking to you too. Bye.
bye.